Baby, you can feel the show. Oh, na na na. We could do it all night long. We could do it all night long.
Right now, being a student comes with more than just lectures. At Osun State College of Technology, a new directive has banned all forms of signing out activities on campus, ending a tradition many students look forward to. And from there, another situation raising serious concern. Over 200 JAMB candidates were locked out mid-exam due to a power switch, leaving many worried about losing a whole year over something they had no control over. But that's not all. At Madonna University, a 100-level student was beaten to death simply because he was perceived as effeminate. And this has left the entire community shocked about how students are treated on campus. And beyond the headlines, we are asking real questions about real student experiences on campus. Stay with us because this is one episode packed with real stories you do not want to miss.
Baby, you can feel the show. Baby, you can feel the show. Oh, na na na. Feel the show. Baby, you can feel the show. Oh, na na na. We could do it all night long. We could do it all night long. Oh, yeah. Baby, you can feel the show. Baby, you can feel the show. Oh, na na na.
Hi everyone and welcome to CRT-AFRICA, your go-to space for everything campus and student news. I am Enyola and I've got two amazing guests with me today. Please introduce yourself.
Hi guys, it's Kachi here. I'm a student of JAMB College of Technology and I'm currently in ND2. It's nice to have me here.
Welcome.
Thank
Hello
you.
guys, my name is Mohamed Shakub. I'm a student of JAMB Tech. I'm in computer science department, a finalist. I'm an entrepreneur, a content creator, and all-around nice guy.
Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you.
Now, our first news is at Osun State College of Technology, OSCOTECH, they've banned all forms of signing out activities and celebration on campus, which includes writing on t-shirts, party, music. They don't want to hear any of it. But they are saying, oh, you can have this celebration, but make sure it's strictly outside the campus. Now, what are your thoughts on this?
I think it's a great idea for you to protect the student because on that sign-out day, with my experience, it is very, very rough. Students tend to drink enough, more than enough self.
Oh, they drink?
Yeah, they do drink. And,
Okay.
then they drive roughly in school, parties, and then they even invite people that are not in the school to come and celebrate with them.
Little one.
What?
Don't
To
forget
celebrate with them.
Don't forget that that's a school.
That's a
Take
school.
it like a
and-
clubhouse.
And most
it's an
times, they
achievement.
will inconvenience the other real
To me,
students of the school.
Them banning it is actually okay for students' safety and also to prioritize other stuff because they forget that, okay, because of the fact that I've graduated and I want to sign out. There are other people too that are having exams too or having lectures. And you know how students can be self-centered. They want to do things just to their own gain. And they also bring music. Some also bring stuff like, you know, tobacco and stuff in school premises.
To even add to that, some court clashes usually happen, especially that day. With my experience, there have been numerous
A lot
days.
of shooting,
And-
driving,
And the school doesn't even record all those things. I guess that's one of the reasons they are trying to prevent it.
You see, school, I don't
protects
think
their
school is
image.
against celebration. It's just the fact that they have been overdoing it. That's why they
And
put
then
it
they
ban.
need to keep
Well,
the students safe.
I think that it's a tradition. It's been there for long. I mean, why can't you just
Tradition. It's not student that
maybe
say
you can
tradition.
just say no music, but let them celebrate.
It's not all
I mean,
tradition you allow.
They will
but
tell
this
students
particular
no
one,
music. They will keep
So,
to
are
it.
you saying that they should prioritize the tradition over the life of students?
what I'm just trying to say is that, don't get me wrong. What I'm trying to say is that, for example, I went to Unilag. I spent over 4 years, like 6 years in Unilag for a 4-year course, and on my final paper, I want to celebrate. You are telling me not to celebrate.
How are you sure that the final paper you even pass it?
I passed it there.
Are you sure?
I passed it
Are you
there.
going to the school for the papers or for the celebration?
I mean, for the
She wants to-
achievement,
she
I
wants to show
achieved
she wants
it.
to show WhatsApp people. That's right.
Nah.
That's why
I
want
went
to
there
sign-
to get
you
my
want to sign on
papers
your
and
shirt.
I got
It's
it.
a lie.
That is why I
There's
have to
convocation
celebrate.
for you.
Focus on the
Come
paper.
back.
I mean, what if I'm not coming for convocation?
It's your business now. That one is the one that they put for you people.
The school
Not to
prioritize
sign
life.
out.
That's what is important.
Do your sign like that car hits you.
Leave
What
out.
will you tell? What will you tell God?
But on a normal day, car don't used to 8 people.
No.
That day you see car. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
nah, lie.
Okay, no.
In my school, on the day we did sign out, it was not. It was
Wasn't
not
right.
proud. Yeah,
That's
thank
your
you.
school. You don't know
If
about that
I
school.
believe Unilag, you know how many times I've been to Unilag?
It's true.
I hope you know my school is University of First Choice.
It's, if you like, let it be.
Who is bringing
University
investor?
of-
Come, take your time. What's the meaning of that one? It's my own school that is second choice.
Maybe there are only 2 schools in this world in Nigeria. I mean, University of Lagos.
Do you know that
And
Yabatech
others.
is,
And others.
is stopping
for
from
yourself.
top 1 to top 5 polytechnic in Nigeria.
Mama, congratulations to you guys, but University of First Choice.
But don't say
I hope
no.
they recognize you.
No. What do you mean?
You can
The
go
way you're praising it, I hope they recognize you,
Yeah,
Sha,
they
because
do.
if they don't,
Yeah, they do.
F9 for you.
Now, moving on to our next story. Over 200 JAMB candidates were locked out mid-exam. So according to what we heard, they were writing their exam and then they were switching from, I don't know, maybe from Gen to Solar. And then, boom, the students were locked out of their exam. They can't continue writing their exam. They can't log in back to write their exam. And they were frustrated. They were like, what's going on? What are you going to do about our exam? I mean, these guys have been preparing for like over a year to write their exam. And then when it's time for the exam, they were locked out from their exam. Now, JAMB has promised that they are going to reschedule, but we're just hoping that by the time they redo this exam for them, it's going to be fair. But before we move on to discuss what you guys think on this, I want us to take a look at the video.
So when the system went off, they allow you guys to just sit there without doing anything. And now they do not even allow you to finish what they chase you out.
Some of us have up to 30 minutes, 40 minutes before we finish our exam. That's when the system went off. And they are telling us to go. It's not from
And even as at now, your time has not even completed. You've not finished.
the time on our system is only up to 30 minutes. None of us will.
Then why did they now ask you to go out?
We don't know. And some of us have one subject that we do not even have.
I'm going to ask you first, what do you think after seeing that video? You could see that guy like testing.
That's very, very sad. You know, you prepare for exam for so many months just to come to the exam and then breach of electricity. Like, what do you expect him to do? Now, you will tell them that, I think first, we need to hold Mr. Olarewaju Ade.
Whatever.
What is it?
Whatever you
That's
say.
the chairman, the chief executive officer of JAMB. He needs to be held accountable because why would you do something like this to students, people that prepared very hard, and they even paid for it? It's not as if you are rendering them free service.
Yeah.
Imagine, it's crazy.
it
To
is,
me,
I
I'll
agree
say
with
it's
you.
normal Nigeria issue.
Normal.
On
So,
exam day,
Yes,
if it's normal-
that's Nigeria for you. See, you don't hold Nigeria to heart, though. In Nigeria, if you are going out, just pray God. Put everything in the hands of God because you might have failure. This one, that one is Nigeria. Nigeria happened to the
Nigeria,
guy.
it is different. Not when you are writing an exam that's just once in a year. It's
Yeah.
very important exam in your life.
I want to ask you a question. Let's imagine you're the one that has.
No, it's not. I cannot be the
want
one.
you
I
to-
cannot
I
be the
want
one.
you to put
Don't do
yourself
that now.
in
What
that
did I do?
shoe.
I
want
no,
you to
I
put
will
yourself.
not put myself.
Voila, you wear this shoe.
Even if I put myself in the shoe, I will not be the one to hold the lights now.
But something is wrong with
make
that.
the
I want her
power
to first
failure
put herself in the
not
shoe.
to go
Let's
off.
imagine you're the one that.
I will shout, I will rant. When it come out of my forehead, that one is not.
Regardless of what happened, that guy should not be crying. You are a man now.
But see, where we should hold JAMB responsible if they did not give them.
They actually said
What
if they are
of the
going to
people
work on it.
that like, you know, when you sometimes in job, you can say that to someone that's more intelligent.
That
than
one,
you, and
how
they can help
is it sure that we see that with someone that knows something?
I
You
said
are you a
some
fortune
people.
teller? How is it sure?
So now, I think we should be asking the question. We should be asking this question: what can we do to stop? What can the government do to stop things like this from happening? I mean, it doesn't make sense that students have read for a whole year and then they are writing their exam and this happens.
So I'll say you mentioned the JAMB. What's his name again?
Chief Executive
Officer. I won't say that's his fault actually.
Okay.
It's just the fact that they are not employing dedicated people to do this stuff. Because when you go there, you have you seen the man, this person you have mentioned before? Have you seen
he's the
it?
chief executive
Maybe. He's the chief executive, but does not mean that he's in charge of. Okay, I hope there is no power failure. Hope the lights are good. You understand? There are people assigned for this stuff. He might be somewhere in Kenya or somewhere in South Africa trying to still do something that is still going to benefit students. I don't know. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. So they should employ more dedicated individuals for those jobs.
From what you are saying, there's also something I was able to pick from it, which is I want to believe that with what happened, I want to believe that maybe the students were using NEPA for their exam and then they had to switch to solar. I think it doesn't make sense that you know that PSCN is not reliable.
And
Like
maybe
you
the
can't
solar-
even,
the solar
you
too
can't rely
decided
on
to
the
fall in hand that
electricity. I
So
feel like they
it's
should
just
just have bought
Nigeria.
enough fuel that the students can use.
Correct.
Because using NEPA for students JAMB exam is crazy, bro. It's really crazy. What do you think?
It's very, very sad that you prepare for a particular exam and then just for something like this to happen. I can imagine, because that has not happened to me before. If you are going to make this thing right, what they should do is install solar panels,
There is.
buy big
But there was
generation.
solar panels.
So
Why
maybe the
not
solar
use it?
panel just went
Why
faulty
not-
that
why
day.
not
Very
use it? Why not
unfortunate.
use it at the very beginning?
I want to
Maybe
believe that they were
somebody's
using NEPA.
village
Village people,
Never-
how now?
never-
Like
Nah,
calm
bro.
down.
Nah, bro.
I think they should do better.
But
'cause
since they will give them another day to write the
Cause-
exam, it's actually because before JAMB don't used to do that too. If your
Nah,
computer off, it
this
has
one
off,
is
you
on
come back
them.
next
It's
day.
on
But you know, they
So for
say
them to do
every
this-
disappointment is a blessing. Maybe there is something.
Bruh, this
that-
one is not a blessing.
Maybe there's something good that will happen to
Hey,
the
who
student.
knows?
Oh,
And
They
they-
say
they-
that one I was crying. Something good will happen. to
So we asked students what they think about this particular saga. Let's hear what they have to say.
Okay. Panic and fear. I'll panic because my month's worth of preparation will probably be to waste, and I don't know whether the problem will be rectified or not, and I don't know what
will happen.
Yeah, so our first student from OOU said that the first thing she's going to do when such a thing happens to her is like she's going to panic, and the reason why she's going to panic is because she does not know if the government is going to do anything about it. Because we live in a country where if anything happens,
Yeah, yeah.
you're on your own. So do you agree with what she said?
I agree with what she said, but before I agreed, that girl was fine. I like.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I agree with what
We are
she said.
talking about JAMB.
Eh,
Were you focusing on what the content
I was-
or the?
I mean, I'm not
Okay,
agree with
focusing
anything you're
on
saying because we're not
everything.
focusing. Me, I'm not agree.
Everything
I'm not
now,
saying.
like-
You did not focus on the
I'm not-
content.
Are you in my head?
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
So what were you focusing
I
on?
was focusing on what she was saying, but she was pretty.
We're still
I need
looking
to
at her.
appreciate beauty.
Oh yeah.
Fine girl,
girls
they
are
said
fine.
you're pretty
I will-
wherever you are.
Oh, you girls are fine, but you like girls are fine now.
You,
That's
see, if you
that's
don't
good to know.
recognize you, hey, hey, God. Whenever I go to that, I want to see your poster on the gate.
You will see it.
Okay.
It's okay for us
I'll
to
go there
panic
tomorrow.
because
Yeah.
that's a very, very crucial exam in your life. And if you don't
Yeah.
panic, what else will you do? You have to panic. But I think the government needs to do better. The chief executive officer, all the management need to do better.
Better.
It happens.
I agree. Well
Something-
said.
Stuff like that happens. There are
Well
sometimes too in your school, they'll schedule exam and then maybe you find out that.
Andy, what are you in again?
Allow me now. What's wrong with
It's the French and Gary.
you? now.
Before I allow you, so
Allow me
things
now.
like that
See,
happen
no,
now.
it's you people are appointing government. I'm not saying government is good or government is not good.
Yeah.
But allow them. Sometimes things like this happen.
Yeah.
But the fact that they've said you people come back and write the exam again, everything case closed. Okay.
Okay, understood. Now let's take a look at our second video.
Power outage or anything power related during an exam is literally a mindfuck game because they'll tell you you can't really blame them, you can't blame the system either, but then who would you blame? So yeah, because in the end it's not as if they're going to help you with that exam or give you a chance to rewrite. You have to wait till the next year. It could affect them mentally, but it's better as we are all getting ready for our papers. We should get ready for any CBT, really. We should get ready for stuff like this because I feel like Nigeria is a very unreliable place when it comes to our power.
Nokachi is really happy about.
I don't know.
Because somebody has actually spoken my mind. So what
Spoken
if
your
again?
mind?
Yes,
How?
now Nigeria is
Well,
not
what's
don't
the-
rely
what's
on
the-
Nigeria.
Unijos. She's a student of Unijos.
This is foul. Continue to
Can we?
your
Sorry,
Any
what is
sap-
Unijos is
check
foul?
on check on this
What
boy,
is
yo.
Unijos is foul?
Hey.
Say she be fine. Why many babe you want like for
I
this?
don't
thing?
know.
Pick one babe now.
But you know, she at some point she's right. But
Yeah.
they need to do better. This is an exam that you know it is once in a year.
They are
Yes.
trying. They are trying.
What do you mean by they are trying?
What I just know is that we know that Nigeria is unreliable, yes, but I don't want that to be happening to me. I don't want to read.
You want to write JAMB again?
But I have exams. I'm still going to write exams. You understand?
You see,
So even though I write,
Unilag will help you. Don't worry.
yes, you have it.
And if it happens to you,
It is
shame
Unilag.
shame on you.
no, it doesn't happen to Unilag. I mean, we have a lot of computers. We have electricity. We have, you get what I mean?
You want to raise stock, abi?
So, from this story, we are going to move to the next story, which is kind of very difficult to talk about. Because at Madonna University, a 100-level student was beaten to death simply because he was perceived as effeminate and suspected of being gay. So he was beaten to death by the porters and the all representative. After hearing this, what's coming to your mind?
It is very, very heartbreaking, you know. Like, what would the parent be thinking? Imagine you send someone to school, all for the person to get killed. What if it was their only son? What are they going to say? The school should be held accountable.
Like, I am in support of that.
This school, you are blaming the wrong people.
Why should we be blaming the wrong people?
Which one may be school again?
Who should we blame?
Rector, VC, there will be one place now. You are calling them. What happened?
I'm going to let's hear a thought on this. What's your thought on this?
First off, the people that beat the boy, they didn't know he was going to die.
They didn't know that he was going to die.
Yes. Let's just look at that.
Okay, so it's okay to
and also
someone.
Second, you know these effeminate guys.
Yes.
You know how they can be insultive at times. Let's be honest.
No, insultive, how do you mean?
Let's be honest. And looking at it, the guy he might be a nepo baby.
Okay.
You know, nepo baby.
So that means
he might be around nepo babies too. But the nepo babies that will be surrounded with our bullies. And maybe I'm speaking on the maybe aspect. Maybe they've been like warning him like this every time be behaving like woman, every time be behaving like woman.
Do you think they have the right to however he wants to be?
It's not like it's not like they have.
If I decide to be a tomboy today, it's nobody's business.
It's nobody's business. But sometimes you can use the tomboy and cross another person's lane.
Let me tell you something now. First Thessalonians 4 verse 11. That you may aspire to live a holy life and to mind your own business.
Thank you.
Why can't you mind your business?
Thank you.
What's your relation with
let me beat anybody. I don't care anybody.
No,
you say why can't I mind my business? I don't beat anybody.
No one wants to be killed.
I'm not
regardless of what their sexuality is.
Just that
what?
I'm not saying everybody has a right to
he actually said something and you asked him a question that why should we blame the school? So I don't know, but I think Madonna University is a Catholic university.
So it shouldn't be like this.
So
maybe those ones they are trying to correct him now.
Correct by beating, by bullying.
What is she saying?
See, let's not just put it to the fact that these people have the mindset of beating him to death. Because nobody has plan of beating somebody to death.
He's an 100-level student, meaning
no, but they might just want to teach him a lesson or make him change.
Kachi, can I teach you a lesson by beating you?
I will beat you. We'll go fight now.
That is the point. I mean, there's some people that
you are seeing it like the way you are taking those students as if you just plan that money to go and kill somebody. It's not fair.
You beat the boy. He's a fresher. He's not used to school. He's not used to that environment, and then you are beating him. You know, as if it was one person. They beat him.
Yes. Just because he was.
But they didn't know he was going to die.
They need to hold that school accountable.
No, people are coming together. They need to hold those students accountable. Leave the school out of it. The school cannot be planting camera on people's body.
Can I ask a question now? So now, the question I want to ask is that does it mean that anybody that is simply acting like a woman or a man that is acting like a woman or a woman that is acting like a man, does it mean that moving on we should just like beat them just because they are acting different?
No, it's not like you should beat them.
No, I'm just
I know what I'm saying because I've seen a lot of these people, like this effeminate.
They deserve to die.
No, but see, what I'm telling you now is maybe the reason why they beat that boy is that boy have gone to look for trouble.
Trouble in what?
That boy have said something that have triggered one nerve, and then the person now, you know.
Do you know that there's something called?
We have rule of law for a reason.
It's bullying,
We have rule of law for a reason. If you call someone in action, let the
boy don't find trouble. Not I want.
What I'm trying to say is that there's something called bullying, and bullying you necessarily do not have to look for their trouble before they start bullying you.
That boy have looked for trouble.
Wait.
Case closed. That boy don't find trouble.
Okay, we asked students what they thought. Okay, we asked students for their thought on this. Let's hear what they have to say.
In first place, my own particular concept of being a feminism or acting as a feminist, being a male, have to do with my religion. That's probably not acceptable. However, the second case of someone beating the other person, that's more of like a suicide and is entirely not acceptable whatsoever the form is. Regardless of what the thing is, there are rules, there are laws, they guide everything. So that has to be taken care of, regardless of how the matter goes.
No, you see, we are not, allegedly, he's a gay, allegedly, we are not sure. They just said he's effeminate. That means he likes he likes behaving like
That means he doesn't
man,
deserve this.
But I think
But the boy,
another valid point, that beating him to death was not just.
they did not plan to beat somebody today. People should don't be saying like somebody woke up in the morning and say, I will go and beat this so person today.
Do you know there is a certain
just
level that you would
unfortunate.
have beaten somebody to, that
Maybe
the
the
person
boy,
died?
maybe they didn't know he has
But
maybe
do you know
health
that there is a
issues
certain
or something,
Look,
and then they.
I just want to prove a point that do you know that there's a certain level that you will beat somebody to, that you know that this person
Okay, you have not seen when somebody will just go on the way now fight, just one blow, the person don't fall for
But
ground.
there's a certain
You have not-
level
you have not
that you beat
experienced that
somebody
one.
to that it will-
beat him.
Yes,
Not
like
he
they
beat
beat, and it's
someone.
not
No, if I blow
one.
you, not be beat. If I blow you now, wait, calm down. Let's do this practical. Let's go in a practical way. If I blow you now and you go down, God forbid, you
cannot
fall
do
down here
that
and die.
for
What
you.
what
I
what will
cannot
the
do
news
that-
say?
I cannot
What will
do
the
that
news
for
say?
you.
No, they say I give you
not
one
on
blow
this
you
set.
for. They will say I beat you.
Not on this set,
No,
but
they
it
beat
was
him,
day.
sha.
Maybe it's one slap
It was more than one person. It is very
or
bad.
one blow,
Look,
or two
I
blows.
want to
The
put
boy
yourself
now
in
die.
the situation of the like, put yourself in the parents' shoe. How would you feel?
Now we're not concerned parents. So.
What if it was?
Nobody.
What if it was the
Everybody
only child?
will feel bad. Hey, if it's my child, I'll feel my child
The
will
only-
behave
not
like
just your
a
child, but
like
the
an
only-
effeminator.
The
man.
only child.
Okay,
Be
you go know
realistic,
now. Let's take a look at the second video.
But it's tragic, sha.
It is tragic.
Let it not look like I don't have heart.
You do see. You do not have heart. No heart is left.
I'm a critic, by the way.
My immediate reaction was that Nigerians actually have misplaced priorities, because there are so many pressing issues happening in the country right now, but then for some reason, best known to them, they choose to ignore the life-threatening activities or events happening in the country to focus on someone's sexuality. I mean, this person was not even confirmed. Even if it was confirmed, as long as he was not infringing in anybody's right to life or anybody's fundamental human right, they had no right to take his life, because he's also a human being. So being gay or not, or being perceived as gay because there was no direct confirmation, it was just very crazy.
So this lady made a very valid point, which is Nigerians have misplaced priorities.
I totally agree with that.
There are so many pressing.
They've left the
Can I
school
land?
mentioning Nigerians.
Kachi, can I land? Nigerians have misplaced priorities.
You have misplaced priorities. It's you.
Because there are so many pressing issues.
Do you know the worst part? There are people like her. People like her, they want to do something like this. No sympathy, no remorse. Are you happy that the boy died?
No. Kachi, I want to complete
collect
Me and my
I
innocent
I actually want to
heart.
complete
Me and my little heart, though.
I want to complete my question. So I was going somewhere. So she said that Nigeria has misplaced priorities and they are putting their focus on something else, because just on this show last 2 weeks, we spoke about Unijust students that was kidnapped and they're asking for 30 million ransom. And like over 2 weeks ago, 30 people were killed, 2 students, 30 people of the community were killed, and 2 students was also killed. Now, these are pressing issues that we have in Nigeria, and for some reasons,
they tend to focus more on someone's sexuality.
What do you have to say about this?
Before you say for some reasons they tend to focus, are they the one? What are they? Are they the government?
Are they the
What do
government?
you mean?
What do you want them to do now? We have pressing issues. Yes, we know.
You know that making a change in this country starts with you.
With you.
Okay, me I go. Notice how they beat people up and down. If
You fit to.
me.
You don't need to beat people up and down. You
That's
to start
see,
talking
me I'll
about
still say it and I'll say it again. Before they will beat that, but that boy have gone to do something that have triggered the nerve in whoever that beat him.
Do you know
and
that,
they beat him, maybe they didn't know that he was going to die.
Do you know that the people that were killed in Jos, they were killed because they were Christians?
See where you are going to now. You are talking about.
No, I'm just telling you. No, I'm just trying to tell you that they don't have to be a reason for people to attack you. Some people just want to attack. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
What do you have to say about that?
That's the point I was trying to make.
But me, I'll still stand on my own. No. That boy have gone to say something that
okay.
They don't like. Because for them, somebody cannot just come and. Although it used to happen, that they'll be beating gay guys, gay, and people be supporting them on social internet. They'll be supporting them that yes, do that, and all the rest. But the fact that is a school and these people are maybe from.
I think the students need to protest. They need to.
Yeah,
protest. For what?
This is a serious issue. Somebody died on campus just because he was was.
Well, thank God I'm not a lawyer. If I be a lawyer, eh?
The thing is, this is the one
No, they
that
support
the news
it
we're
and
able to
it's not
carry.
good.
Like we can.
Yes,
yeah,
maybe
but
there are some
what
other
about the
things
one
that has
no
happened
one-
that we
no one
don't know
heard
about.
What do you have to say? Imagine
Yeah.
sending your child to school. to study.
You are seeing it with the angle that they beat somebody die. Look at what did the boy do?
Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Now we have come to the end of this segment, and it is very clear that students go through a lot beyond the classroom. Now we want to hear what you think about all of these stories we've discussed on the show. Drop your thoughts in the comment section and follow us across all our social media platforms. See you in the next segment.
Baby, you gon' feel the show. Baby, you gon' feel the show. Oh na na na, feel the show. Baby, you gon' feel the show. Oh na na na, we could do it all night long. We could do it all night long. Yeah, yeah. Baby, you gon' feel the show. Baby, you gon' feel the show. Oh na na na.
Welcome back. This segment is a little different. It's all about student experiences. Now we're going to be asking very honest questions and we want very honest answers. Kachi. Now for the first question.
You want honest? After calling my heart black.
Oh no. Now for the first question. I'm starting with Kachi.
Okay.
Be honest. Have you ever walked into an exam hall knowing absolutely nothing?
Rara o.
Oh.
Lie. I've never done that. You want me to die? Hey, God.
So you're always reading.
I'm always reading. My life depends on that.
So you never go to an exam hall knowing.
Who I want ask?
Okay. Alright, your turn.
More.
Don't say. Yeah, I know you would do that. You know they read
multiple times, and you know that.
You know what I mean?
Don't mind that, Jerry. You know that feeling when you know that you did not read, but you have a friend that read.
Okay.
So
they depend on
when
your friend.
when we entered the exam hall,
Yeah.
when I saw the question paper, my first thinking was, where is the question that I can answer? Here is it.
Okay.
I looked front and I looked back. There was nothing I could answer. Then I was trying to look for my classmates, but lucky for me, there was one beside me that I was able to talk to. And the second time, it was a CO course.
Okay, you had to.
Why
you not gonna guess it? Why you not gonna guess it? Why you not gonna read? You depend on somebody example.
I don't get.
I prefer to read it and forget to say that one and not read at all.
Yes, now.
You don't hold the hand.
Oh no.
Okay, you have
over now.
You have.
Yes, I had.
You are an ambassador.
How am I not supposed to? You misplaced my screen.
Who misplaced your screen?
Well, I'm going to flip this question.
Okay.
Something came to my mind. You said it has never happened to you. So I want to ask you this question. Have you ever read so hard, so much, like when you get to the exam or the question is the lecturer is asking you something you did in the previous semester, not what you did in the current semester?
No, it doesn't happen.
So you're always knowing everything you see.
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes. What I've encountered is forgetting, and you forget.
So how do you remember?
That one used to ask. So. No, see that one is no choice. Which choice? Hey, if you like clap for that tomorrow, I read. If you like clap.
Moving on to the next question. The next question is, what's your definition of soft life as a student, and is it even realistic? I will ask you this.
For me, soft life is very, very relative.
Okay.
Because someone like me, when my exam is okay, and then I have food to eat, because an hungry man is an angry man. And then when I have money to buy the textbook, and if you are like me that you like to have one or two.
It's like you like book.
One or two.
You know they read.
One or two what?
One or two women. I'm just saying.
Do you need that for the book?
Is there
you like judging book by color, and I say you like to read
though. You need some money to be able to go on dates and then enjoy the school life while you still at the school.
Go on dates. Yeah. Okay. All right. I will pass a message across to the
ladies. To me, soft life is having enough money.
Yeah.
Living that soft, girly life in school. Not sending anybody, going to class.
Are they girls that are living soft life in school?
Yes, now.
No, I'm just imagination.
Imagination will not kill you.
Let her imagine.
At least they say they leave Dudulu before it.
Oh yeah, please. Continue, Jerry.
You know, having enough money in your account,
Yeah.
anything you want to eat, you eat, dressing nice,
Yeah.
smell nice to class.
I think
and don't send anybody. Jesus.
Soft life. As
Now
well.
you answered the second question. Is it even realistic?
May your papa get money first.
To me, for ladies, it's not realistic.
That is not realistic.
For ladies, yeah.
Hey?
Sorry.
Soft life in school.
Excuse me,
See
come
this boy,
again.
you don't know what you are saying.
It's not
Why
realistic.
is it not realistic for ladies but realistic
Have
for
money
men?
first. You know whether it's
men
realistic
used to
or
do
not.
side hustle.
So women don't do side hustle.
You guys, it's not as if you have the time now. Like she said, she has been reading ultra exam. I mean, I'm not reading.
It's not read and not Nepo baby. Nepo baby is very, very realistic.
You
to
see,
them.
on this
Very,
case,
very-
I feel like you are going to regret being the only male on this show. Because what is women don't have a dime? Please, I beg to differ.
I'm not saying.
When I was in 300 level, I worked hard for my money.
You have time. Me, I don't have time. I don't have penny. I baby
I have
help my
time.
life. I don't have time. I don't have penny.
I have time.
I'm not saying women do not have money. What I'm saying
Me, I
is,
don't have money.
on average, the women that tend to have money are not as much as the guys that has money.
I agree with that.
So that's what I'm
Clock
saying.
it. I agree. No argue. I agree with that. Yes, sir.
Kachi, you are leaving the women as...
I followed that before.
All right, so the next question. What's one thing lecturers do that students will never forgive? Kachi?
Coming to class late. No, we like that one actually. Yes.
The thing that, okay, lecturers
And
coming late to class, you
cancelling
like
classes. Cancelling class.
it? It's sweet. That one was sweet to me, I'm not lying.
Eh,
It's sweet.
for-
I'm serious today.
It's sweet to me.
you see that
Very,
that
very
test that if
serious.
they will just put unexpected like this, you just put test. You not tell somebody to read, you not tell somebody to do anything, you just come and write test. No, I'll never forgive.
I feel
will
like
never
this is the
ever,
point.
never ever forgive that lecturer.
This is the point I want to share my own answer. This one. One thing, if there's a rule,
Never.
one thing lecturers do that I will never forgive, it is, why would you calm down as a lecturer? I mean, as a lecturer, you will calm down and set class for 8 a.m. I will never forgive such lecturers.
They are not the one doing that thing. No.
They are the
It's
one.
actually the HOD.
You know what?
No, when do you want class to start?
Do you know that?
Me, I don't like it too, but when do you want class to start? By 12?
When do I want classes that 12 is okay?
Yeah.
Ideal time. 10
Student.
a.m.
For me, I have my own experience in Yabatech.
Okay.
I need to say this because this thing is coming from my heart.
For it.
I remember my first semester.
Okay.
I was keeping my hair there. It was not even rough. It was just clean.
No, it's Yabatech.
And then, okay, if you are a Yabatech student and you are watching this, listen. There's this man that used to stay in multipurpose. That
Aki
man
and
is
Popo.
very tall.
Okay,
Every
all
time
his
he used
stuff.
to wear Akara. That time, my hair was just clean. Nothing more than that. Clean, just full hair. And then the man said, I cannot write my exam because of that hair. The worst part of all of this is because that exam, that was the one that I knew I could write.
You know,
wholeheartedly.
wait, sorry to
And then-
interrupt. You don't have 1,000 in your pocket.
That man will not collect a dime for you.
You know, show and 3K.
If you like, be Dangote.
Nice.
I wasn't the only one that
You
he
know, show
sent
and
out.
3K, 5K.
And
Man,
then
I said to
went
God,
to
you
my
don't go
course
collect am.
advisor and he said I should remove the course. Because of that thing, he dropped my GP that semester.
Seriously?
Are you
You
serious?
see that man like this, I would never.
But do you know Aki and Popo?
I do not. Sorry.
This is
If
not
you're
a
a Yabatech
Yabatech
student,
reunion.
sorry.
Sorry.
Anti-ambassador,
Mrs.
Unilag ambassador
Unilag.
allows to have a
talk.
If you're a Yabatech student, you need to know Aki and Popo in that multipurpose. I'm the
What
one
does it
that
do?
actually gave them that name. You know those two short security men?
you
That
need them
put
Aki and
together.
Popo because they are short.
That's not Aki and Popo. One is a little bit fair. I mean, the both of them are dark, but they used to work together. The both of them. And if you're a fresher, please, just be mindful of
I'm
them.
going to hold your
Because
hand
they will
while I
hold
say
you
this.
for no reason.
I'm going to hold your hand while I say this. Do you know what we call you guys in our school?
Secondary
We call you guys advanced secondary school student. I mean, what is cutting your head to write the
I
exam?
think that is very, very wrong, and the school should work on that.
Yes,
It's a
wrong.
university.
School
it's a
that
polytechnic
is
for crying
preaching
out loud.
modesty are calling that advanced secondary.
Modesty. to
What
cut
modesty
your
to
hair.
cut your hair to be very low? You guys are. I
Yeah,
mean,
now cut it so you look
What are you
good and you
saying?
look nice.
I look okay. Okay, I don't look nice with my full hair.
Yes, you look bushy.
How do you know I don't
You
look
look
nice with my full hair?
shaggy with that hair. So cut it.
Yabatech
Something
students.
else. But you people, you are shouting Unilag.
Eh.
You
They used to wear pant and bra enter exam
decent
hall.
dressing. Is it not something?
What do you mean in
Then she
indecent?
see.
You will
She used to
not-
wear
we
pant
are
and bra
not
enter exam
indecent.
hall.
There are some.
Unilag students are not indecent. Just because you guys are not free, you people are wearing long skirt up and down. Does not
I
mean
leave
that.
it for us.
Does
We'll
not
make
mean that
them.
Unilag
We'll make them.
students
We'll leave it for
are
us like that.
indecent.
But don't
Now,
talk bad
to the
about
next-
Unilag. I like their.
To the next
like that
question.
girls.
To the next question, which is the final question. Have you ever been completely broke in school, and what did you do to survive? Kachi,
Not
no,
to do assignment.
I will ask you. I will ask
And to do assignment, I'll just drop for group. Anybody that wants to do assignment, call, let me do it
this
for
one
you.
is extremely but I need to thank you for this question because I've been through a lot. I remember my first semester.
like you've been waiting for this moment.
That first semester, I was completely broke because I used all my money to rent my apartment. I went to live off campus. So I had one slide then. I would wear that slide to school. I would wear it back. To the point where if you want to describe me, instead of you saying that tall boy, you say that black Prada. That boy that used to wear that black Prada. And then it was very, very difficult then. I remember all thanks to Gary. All thanks to Gary. Gary was power. And that was when I noticed that if you don't have option, you will never get tired of taking Gary. You will never get tired. After there's no option, Gary survived me through.
But me, I can't really relate like that.
Oh, because you've not been broke on campus. So you just said you do assignment.
I always have my way.
You always have your way. What are the ways? You're missing.
I'll not tell you.
I'll
not tell you. You can't find your own way. I'll not tell you. Leave it for me like that.
Okay. Me, I've been completely broke in school, and that time, at that period, I didn't have Gary, I didn't have rice, I didn't have anything. You know what I did?
In Unilag. Unilag babe.
Send money,
Unilag babe like you. Ambassador.
Okay, so
Ambassador.
we should not go.
Hey.
I don't understand.
I told her send money that period.
Let me tell you what I did. So I slept on my bed like that for like
You thief.
for like 2 days. I didn't go to class. I said to God, because I was really hungry.
Jesus.
And then my friend was not around. So for 2 days I was hungry straight.
What of your
Until my friend, they had issues.
You are not a good person.
No, she's an ambassador.
Leave her. Unilag.
Be mindful what you say.
You don't borrow a Gary.
Hey, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Okay, that's the end of this.
End of what? Don't talk again.
Okay, that's the end of this segment. Guys, thank you so much for watching. We want to hear your response to these questions that we've asked. And if you'd like to be a guest on this show, all you have to do is go to our TikTok page and our Instagram page and send us a DM. Now, before we end this show, we want to thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. After calling my heart black, thank you.
No, I didn't do that.
Black is even good.
He did.
You see, it's still painting me.
Well, thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate you guys. And don't forget to follow us across all our social media platforms. This is CRT-AFRICA, and I'm Eniola. See you next week.
Unilag ambassador. I'll give you Eniola.
Oh na na na, we could do it all night long. We could do it all night long. Baby, you will feel the show. Baby, you will feel the show. Oh na na na, we could do it.